Hello guys and welcome to another Dawn of War Dark Crusade video. Today we're about to watch some very high level games. Basically all the games that I record from Dark Crusade are played between the best players, I think. In the first game on Outer Reaches we have Sombrero and VasHy. On the right hand side, Sombrero goes 2 generators and 3 scouts. We'll try to do some sniper harass.
Scouts in position. Scouts reporting for duty. Scouts
Basically a sniper build. 2 generators, he will also mass LP2s probably, and places a minefield to prevent any harass on this point. At the left hand side, VasHy, familiar name here, he picks Eldar, goes to Guardians and Rangers. We'll also make the Reapers probably a bit later. Here we have the Scouts harass, sniper training incoming,
at your command. Scouts awaiting orders.
and Outer Reaches. I don't think this is a very good map for Eldar, to say the least. If something goes wrong for Eldar at the start, they will have problems later. Not easy to take the map here, and they can be harassed more easily compared to other maps.
My music is a pillar upon which we walk the path less traveled.
Fleet of foot ready. I am not sure how good VasHy was on Eldar. This is the first game I see VasHy playing Eldar, so I can't say. But I know he's very good Space Marine player, so he should be able to beat a Space Marine. He knows his main race's weaknesses basically. He should know what to do as Eldar.
Enemy fire. You cannot imagine
How to hurt the Space Marine. The Reaper squad is out. And the Ranger infiltration. Yeah, that's good. Don't know why he goes close combat to the Servitor. Some micro mistakes from VasHy. Needs to play a bit more carefully,
At your command.
because Sombrero has got the snipers now on the scouts.
Scouts ready. Scouts in position.
Goes in, loses 1 scout.
At your command. Yes, my lord.
Might be able to decap this. Nice decap.
the wanderers have returned.
And we have 62 to 10 economy for Eldar. These scouts will die, that's right. In all the games that we'll watch, VasHy will be playing.
We return to defend.
Sombrero is also a very good player, don't get me wrong. I think he was a Necron player, but I'm not sure, since I did not play Dark Crusade.
Scouts ready. Scouts awaiting orders.
What is your most beneficent one?
Scouts in position.
All I know is that I've downloaded these Dark Crusade replays.
Scouts in position.
From the section where the highest level replays were uploaded. RTS Sanctuary, a popular website.
Yes, my lord. Scouts here.
Yes,
At your command.
Nothing happening so far on this Space Marine side. He tries to harass with the snipers. One thing happened so far, 1 squad of scouts got killed by the Eldar, nothing else. Both players got the map, Strangely enough, Sombrero has 1 point more this one,
Area secured.
and
Scouts
1 critical location now captured. Ghost tier 2. In Dark Crusade, tier 2 were cheaper for all the races.
Yes, Lord.
Very good economy here for Sombrero. Only 1 Bone Singer building this generator.
We are shaped by fate.
Bit
just
of a
as we
misclick.
shape it. We walk the path less traveled. You
VasHy
call
trying
us
to
back.
cause some pathing with
We
the
seek the
Rangers,
adventure that only war can bring.
but the scouts managed to retreat, no
Success.
problem.
Yes. How can we help? You called us back.
Yeah, I can say from VasHy's micro initially he probably did not practice Eldar a lot.
We walk the path less traveled.
He's mostly idling until now. And it's probably bad that he's idling. He has to do damage in the early game when he's got the advantage in the matchup. I think even in Dark Crusade Eldar had the advantage in this matchup, like in Soulstorm. Eldar has to do the damage on tier 1.
Yes, my lord. Scouts here.
Maybe even kill the Space Marine on tier 1, it's possible.
What is your
Later they might have problems. VasHy also will hit tier 2, only a bit later. And his economy is a bit worse, 104 to 40 against 116 to 20. Actually it's equal, because he's got 40 income for energy.
Scouts here.
These Guardians will probably die and won't be able to retreat. The Assault Marines are out. And the Chaplain is on the way. The Guardians get killed. And the Assault Marines will come to fight the Dark Reapers. A Skull Probe was made to detect the Rangers. Can't see the Rangers yet. By the way, oh, I thought it's tier 2.
I am the Emperor's will made manifest. Fear denies faith.
Well, Sombrero should know VasHy is tier 2 by now.
Scouts
Too
awaiting
much
orders.
idling from his side, not enough aggression. The Chaplain is out. And the Assault Marine squad, the second squad on the way.
We are the Emperor's.
This is probably 2 Assault Marine squads and Chaplain with the Grey Knights build. Nice placement for the Webway Gate on the Space Marines side.
You cannot imagine what we have seen.
VasHy manages to get this relic and builds the Listening Shrine.
Under fire.
A Dark Reaper squad almost got killed by these Assault Marines.
Heresy grows.
Bone Singer gets killed.
Lord.
What Sombrero needs is detection in here with this squad.
Your wise counsel.
Chaplain wants to destroy this point. Assault Marines harassing on another side.
Fall back.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Armor upgrade on the way and support portal. Nice damage by the Assault Marines. They will manage to destroy this. And the Listening Shrine is down.
Enemy is attacking.
Scouts in position.
Sombrero being very careful with his actions. Fire Dragons come to harass. They probably came out of the Webway Gate, if I'm not mistaken.
Taking damage.
We are under enemy fire.
And Falcon on the way will help those Fire Dragons to harass better.
Under fire.
Optics and Power Swords. A decap. Both players destroy each one a point. Actually, Sombrero destroyed 2. One on this side and another one here.
We are taking damage.
But VasHy took this one earlier, so it's okay for him. 98 to 50 economy, huge float for VasHy. Yeah, that tells you The player is not very experienced with this race. If someone is floating that much, it's a sign he hasn't played this race a lot. Or that he's probably sleepy. Less float for Sombrero, and he goes tier 3. Also it's slightly cheaper than in Soulstorm. Not a big deal, anyway. 86 to 50 economy, crazy harass. Nice harass from VasHy. Sombrero got a bit lost, doesn't know what to do. The reaction is a bit slow, he can get a bit closer to the Rangers. The land speeder will be able to shoot. He doesn't do that, doesn't control, busy with this Falcon. Space Marines get killed. Finally he moves with the scouts. And 2 land speeders now will be able to destroy these Rangers easily. This will be a long game. Another Falcon on the way and 2 Warp Spider squads. The problem is tier 3 from Space Marines. The Rangers got killed. Acceptable economy, also floating a bit on energy. 500 energy almost for Sombrero. Grey Knights on the way. They will be necessary against the Warp Spiders. And Fire Dragons getting some damage. He should add this missile launcher on the Space Marine squad and try to destroy this. Very low HP on the Falcon. He can do that with the Assault Marines also. Needs to capture this point also. And the Warp Spiders are out. Both players were a bit slow in this game. I can't say their micro was perfect.
Yes.
They distracted each other a bit too much, I think, with all the jumps. A lot of jumps from the Assault Marines, jumps from the Falcon, Webway Gate distracted here, infiltrated Rangers. That can force you to float, you get lost and don't know what to do for some time until you refocus on the game. Orbital Relay build, he can go for the Terminators now. Would be a nice option against these Warp Spiders. But he also needs the Librarian. Not sure if Sombrero has the global upgrades. It could help with his income on requisition, his floating energy anyway. And he should be capturing these 2 points. Sombrero thinks he's on Necrons or what? He should get these 2 points as soon as possible. Make one scout squad maybe and capture these points. The scouts will pay off quickly. But Sombrero is on full limit, as we can see, 12 out of 12. He needs the snipers in here. He's not being greedy at all, I see. This is not finished, by the way. And the land speeder is idling on the enemy's critical location. Very strange game. Okay, so the Assault Marines will capture the points. These 2 points that got decapped. In the meantime, we have tier 3 optics on the way from VasHy. The Fire Dragons are still alive, 2 Falcons still alive, and the low HP one got repaired. Nice damage from the Warp Spiders. With tier 3 optics, it will be even higher. Fire Dragons will be able to deal with these speeders easily. No Tempests in Dark Crusade. But even these speeders are not useful enough. Most races can counter them easily, even if you mass them. I think land speeders can work in situations like fast tier 2, when the enemy doesn't expect you to do them. You must like 5 land speeders and go and destroy all of his infantry.
We stand ready.
When these are not expected, they can do wonders, I think. Tier 3, Terminators. VasHy trying to engage, but it's not good. This engagement is not good. Terminators too much HP.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Finally, Sombrero adding these missile launchers. Fire dragons almost got killed. And the second Terminator squad gets summoned on the battlefield.
Awaiting orders. Returning to battle.
98 to 60 economy for Sombrero, floating 1400 energy, that's a lot. Should be going tier 4 with this. 105 to 66 for VasHy. Not a perfect example of a game in this matchup from Eldar. He was idling for a bit too much on tier 1 with his rangers, and he only killed 1 scout squad. It could be worse though. Still somewhat of a good game until now. And it's not over yet. Warp spiders jumping into these space marines, trying to kill them. Grey knights running in close combat. Terminators destroying the falcon. And an assault marine squad. Actually, both squads are still alive. The space marine squad got killed, but they are not necessary anymore on the battlefield anyway. Sombrero made the Predator. This will serve as anti-vehicle. Can also kill the infantry, of course. Seer Council on the way. In this situation, I don't even know what Eldar needs to do. A Wraith Lord to try and destroy the Predator. But how does he kill the Terminators? Yeah, he will need the Seer Council to tie up the ranged squad of Terminators. And with this Warp Spiders, he can try to kill the close combat Terminators. He still has the necessary army to kill Space Marines. However, Sombrero is dominating with map control. 2 critical locations captured, most of the map also. Maybe Dark Reapers with Brightlands platforms could also help deal with this. Shuriken platforms can also be useful, slow down this Space Marine infantry while retreating. 84 to 52 economy for Eldar, quite low. This requisition income is not enough. Much better for Sombrero now, tier 4 on the way. Solid game from Space Marine, even though he has floated
Most beneficent one.
at the start a bit. He also had float from VasHy. He floated like 1000 in total at some point.
4 minutes until they can hold victory.
And something tells me Space Marines will win this battle. Warp Spider equipment, grenades from the Warp Spiders destroy these Predators will be helpful. As I've said, Warp Spiders trying to kill the Terminators. Seer Council also fighting here. One Terminator squad almost got killed, but VasHy loses the focus and refocuses something else. Trying to destroy the Assault Marines. They were a pain, tying up Eldar squads all the time. And what's happening? Space Marine is starting to lose his army, slowly but surely. One Terminator squad got obliterated. If Sombrero loses these assault Terminators, he will be in trouble. However, he probably has the Land Reader on the way. Yeah. It is on the way. Yeah, we can clearly see that VasHy doesn't have the necessary practice in this matchup to win a strong player. He is very good with Space Marines, as we shall see soon. And as you've probably already saw in the previous videos, uploaded quite a few replays with VasHy already. The chaplain dies,
2 minutes until taken.
and we also have taken hold from Space Marines. 72 to 50 economy, that's a pain of an economy, not enough for Eldar to play with this. 141 to 75 from Space Marines. Force Commander is out, orbital bombardment can be cast. Will be even more difficult, and the Whirlwind is out. It's a crazy good vehicle. It disrupts the infantry. And another Terminator squad gets killed in the middle.
Fear the judgment of the council. We are taking damage.
And what will VasHy do now with these Tier 4 vehicles? And with this Whirlwind? The Warp Spiders can deal some damage, they can destroy this Predator. What Sombrero does, just goes into his base and destroys it. Fire Dragons trying to kill this Whirlwind. They get slowed down by the Chaplain. Warp Spiders jumped and finished the Whirlwind, probably also with the help of grenades. But how does he stop the Land Reader? That's still not clear. Nice back and forth game, though not a perfect game by any means, but it was interesting to watch this. Webway assembly got obliterated. Time for Eldar to say GG. Orbital cast on the Warp Spiders. These Marines can just tie up this squad in close combat. At least they can try. Land Reader still full HP. And the Predator with 97 HP should be repaired.
Marine squad deployed.
We are under enemy fire.
VasHy does not give up.
We are taking damage.
And the Land Reader is idling. This Predator will get destroyed by the Listening Shrine. And what can happen here is... What can happen is Space Marine losing all of his infantry. 3 Warp Spiders still alive. They get reinforced.
Incoming enemy fire.
Not really enough economy though. And VasHy can just try and destroy Space Marine's buildings. Destroy the stronghold, orbital relay, and the machine pit in here. Machine cult. But I don't think that will happen. And GG gets called by VasHy. Yeah, could have been better with Eldar's micro and timings. Nevertheless, still a good game.
Six minutes until taken hold victory.
Yeah, even against a non-Eldar player, it's not easy for Space Marines. And that's it with the first game in this video. Good one for a start. Let's see the stats. Quite close on the units killed. Eldar, however, got out-tagged big time, and look at this economy. 5,000 more resources for Sombrero. That's a big deal for a 1v1. That's simply way too much of a difference. Well played by the Space Marine. Unusual opening and nice transition to tier 2. Assault Marines, Chaplain, Grey Knights, then tier 3. Let's jump into the second game. This time VasHy picks his main race, Space Marines, and he plays against Marteffyo, also known as FZ Marty. A very strong and known Ork player. At the right hand side, ex-VasHy.
What is your will? I await your instruction.
Goes 3 scouts opening and chapel barracks. This is very standard.
Scouts reporting for duty.
I think most of the time VasHy went 3 scouts, unlike Servant, which goes 4 scouts. A bit harder to control,
Yes, my lord.
Yes,
but still very good. 3 scouts is also safe,
I await your instruction.
standard build.
Scouts reporting for duty. Scouts awaiting orders.
No generator, obviously, it's way too risky. You can get
Yes, my
outmassed,
lord.
or you may not be able to take the map if you place a generator. VasHy says he tries a new build. Let's see.
At your command.
So far I see very standard opening from him.
At your command. Area secured. Yes, my lord.
At the left hand side, Marteffyo with Orks. Already goes on the Space Marine side. He won't be able to decap, it's almost... yeah, it's captured now. And the aggression begins. The aggression begins from Orks. This is aggression with a generator. Marteffyo starts with a generator and goes Aggro on the Space Marine. Almost killed this servitor already, and might be able to kill these scouts. VasHy is surprised, he probably did not expect this, but I already like the start.
Scouts here.
This squad probably will die. Oh man, that's very bad for Space Marine.
Scouts here.
Slugger boys will be able to deal with the scouts and take this point. And the servitor also gets killed. Man, that's a very good start for Ork. A big mech comes, he can be attached to the Slugger boys and destroy this force commander. What's this, man? Force commander loses 500 HP.
Scouts ready.
Gets fought by the big mech easily.
Scouts ready.
Marteffyo did not decap, was too busy on this side, I guess. 56 to 10 economy for Orks and 56 to 0 for Space Marines. Very close on economy. It's crazy how aggressive Orks can be even with this generator opening.
Marine squad deployed.
And the second squad of Space Marines is out. A force commander still suffers from the big mech. The Slugger boys will probably die, and it's time to retreat. Slugger boys, they get reinforced slowly and jump away. Nice jump, nice retreat. At least he knows when to retreat. Very good harassing here. Will he be able to decap this? No, this point got destroyed and replaced like 3 times by VasHy. And each time Marteffyo wasn't focused here to decap the point. So far the situation is quite close with map control. Both players losing 1 point. Only difference is that VasHy takes this one and Marty doesn't take this. And the game is about to end very soon. Big shooters already out. And Dakar research. He shouldn't go so much into the Space Marines with the shooter boys. They do not have the armor upgrades, so Marty has to be very careful with them. Even on the move, a big mech manages to kill a Space Marine. Interesting game, but it won't be long. About 4 more minutes to go. It's still not clear who will win this. Something tells me it will be Orks, but I cannot be sure. 74 to 10 economy. Economy gets better for Space Marines. He should be able to build even the armory soon. Or go for the sniper rifles. 68 to 10 for Orks. Orks fighting with this economy, that's something unusual. Only 1 squad of Slugger boys with big mech and 1 squad of shooter boys. Can Space Marines stop that? I hope they do. Armor upgrade on the way. The shooters got stunned by the force commander for some time. Nice positioning from VasHy on this high ground, on the destroyed building. And Storm Boys being added. 2 points got upgraded, by the way, from Orks to LP2s. Storm Boys come into a fight. And now it will be even more difficult for the Space Marines to stop them.
Defending objective.
VasHy's economy, that's one thing I like about this game. 98 to 10 and armory is on the way. He needs to hold this work all in harass. Now with the help of the LP2s he should be able to do that.
Area secured.
Only if this LP2 gets destroyed, Marteffyo will have a chance. The economy difference is way too high now. It's way too much in VasHy's favor. This probably will be destroyed. It should get destroyed.
We're under attack!
Also Orks economy gets a bit better, 80 to 10. It was 68 to 10 previously. Shooter boys killing the scouts in close combat. And Marty wants to know VasHy's economy. It's better than Orks economy, but it doesn't really help much. If you know your enemy's economy.
Beware the alien, the mutant.
98 to 10 for Space Marines, 86 to 10 for Orks. So far so good. What will happen here? I don't know, because the game is about to end. A bad engagement maybe from some of the players. And here it goes. Assault Marines also came out. Yeah, the Storm Boys have to jump back or they will die. The squad of Storm Boys almost gets killed. Assault Marines focus it and the Storm Boys are dead. GG. That's it. But I think he gave up a bit too early. Good hold from Space Marines. Anyway. Work started to float by the end, and I think the reason he quits was the fact that he had a bad engagement at the end with the Storm Boys. A lot of investment in the squad, losing it is not really acceptable. A quick, interesting game. The next 2 games will be a bit longer, actually 3 games. Again, VasHy, now with Chaos, plays versus SaNcEzZ. I don't know who is this Eldar player, if he had any other accounts.
Command me to build.
It's just a known name for this team.
The craft world minds is a crystal in which whole worlds have been built.
And the map is Blood River. At the bottom left, Eldar starts with Aspect Portal and 2 generators. That's a super high risk for Blood River, but he cancels.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Our duty.
2 Guardians, Fleet of Foot, and 2 Dark Reapers.
We are chaos.
At the top side, VasHy with Chaos. Also never watched VasHy's Chaos. He reinforced 1 cultist squad and will do some harass now. Will it be successful though? Let's watch carefully what Eldar will do. Something tells me he will be able to beat these cultists easily. The problem is the Raptors. They are already in Eldar's base. Nice damage on the Dark Reapers from all these cultists. What Eldar needs to do against such a rush is simply come to fight with the Guardians too, with these Guardians for example, that are capturing the point now. Stop capturing any points if you get rushed like this and just fight the close combat units of your enemy. When you are done with the fight, you go and capture the points again. Time was lost with the Guardians, they have captured the point and it got decapped by the cultists. The cultists now will die. They should die, the Raptors retreated. They were losing way too much HP. This Chaos Harass could have been more successful if Eldar opened with Rangers, for example. They are a bit more expensive, and the second squad of Dark Reapers would come out later, or the Farseer. Needs to stop capturing with the Guardians when Raptors are damaging them. He loses the squad. Huge mistake by Eldar in there. Guardians have low HP. You can kill them easily. Raptors just trying to distract, win some time until he gets his points. It's part of the map. $56-0 economy for Eldar. That's low for the 4th minute, and 80-10 for Chaos. Even if he lost one cultist squad at the start, he's still in a good position thanks to this economy advantage. 86-10 now. Another problem, the second squad of cultists got killed. Only one squad left. The good thing is he's got both relics.
Anything for the great powers.
He might be able to go tier 2 into Khorne Berserkers with Chaos Sorcerer. That's a thing in Dark Crusade.
We are taking damage.
Still very low economy for Eldar, he's on 3 points. 3 generators, he should be upgrading all the points to LP2, all of them. Even if he will go faster tier 2, he won't have economy to do anything. So he needs to upgrade these points in the first place, all of them. But he goes tier 2. Well, one Harlequin could actually decide. We don't have tier 2 for Chaos yet on the way. This will be also a pretty long game. 104-20 economy for VasHy against 62-30. That's a crazy advantage in economy for Chaos right now.
We are here to fulfill our duty.
Raptors have done a very good job with this point, decapping it over and over again. So it's still not captured. Finally it's captured, should place a soul shrine.
Command me to build.
Requisition float. He's gathering resources for something. Maybe for the support portal. cultists should have tied up this squad.
Danger has found.
Optics upgrade on the way. And Harlequin, so he went tier 2 for Harlequin and Optics. But he needs also to think of his economy a bit, because with this 68 income you can't really defeat Chaos on this economy. 122 to 20. It's way too high, and even if he's still tier 1, he can fight tier 2 Eldar with this economy. Harlequin is here. All the cultists will die. Even the raptors might die. Tier 2 on the way, finally for VasHy. A very good start for Chaos. Eldar clearly didn't know what to do, how to handle this. Fire dragons were made. And armor upgrade on the way. Finally a better economy for Eldar. He upgraded 2 points to LP2s. Should also upgrade these 2. War go support portal and make a falcon for these Dark Reapers. Another generator. Why does he even need all that energy? I don't know. He should have placed support portal and get a falcon out for these Dark Reapers. I'm suspecting VasHy might go for the Khorne Berserkers. It was a popular build in Dark Crusade to go for Chaos Sorcerer and Khorne Berserkers. Maybe even fast tier 3 for Chaos worked sometimes. Since tiers in Dark Crusade cost a bit cheaper, the builds also were a bit different. Sacrificial Circle being placed, so we'll probably have Khorne Berserkers from Eldar. Or maybe right into tier 3, his economy allows. Support portal placed for Eldar, only 2 Dark Reapers. And harass with the fire dragons. They have a ton of HP. They don't care about this turret. Still, they will need to retreat. He should not lose the Harlequin, but it gets focused by both turret and the LP2. Probably will die. Yeah. Too much damage. Another LP2 up. So what will Eldar do now? Raptors get killed. If Eldar destroys these things, he still will have the chances, but the sorcerer is here. And minefield, which are invisible. Relic destroyed and getting decapped. The sorcerer might get killed. Retreats on very low HP. 50 HP left. Chaos Lord comes. And what VasHy, Eldar needs to do now. SaNcEzZ should destroy this generator. And retreat. Regroup somehow. Khorne Berserker that is. And also we have a Chaos Defiler. Rebuilds the cultists, needs them to capture the points. Falcon was made for the Dark Reapers and he upgrades the weapon for the Falcon. Not sure if that's a good decision. It's not expensive, but still, the original weapon on the Falcon is probably better. It's good against vehicles. Not much damage, but something. Tier 3 for Eldar, by the way, during all these fights. He transitions to tier 3 slowly. With just 2 Dark Reapers and these Fire Dragons, he also makes Warp Spiders. Eldar needs global upgrade desperately. I'm not sure if he's got it. Probably has the first one. Tier 3 on the way for Chaos also.
Yes, Lord.
A lower economy though, 86 to 60. He lost 2 relics, so his economy got worse. So Chaos Sorcerer gets killed. VasHy starts to complain that he played terribly. Happens, but it's not over yet. Once the possessed Chaos Marines and Obliterators are out, Eldar will have problems. Even these 3 Warp Spider squads won't be able to handle them, I think. And the Eldar makes a mistake right now. He goes for armor before the optics.
What would you have?
Usually it's the other way around. You go for the optics first on both tiers, and then you go for the armor upgrade. With some exceptions, maybe he's afraid of Obliterators and possessed Chaos Marines. Grenades for the Warp Spiders will be helpful to destroy the Defiler. 80 to 50 economy here. Obliterator on the way, and possessed Chaos Marine squad too. I do not understand the German chat from the game. The observers are speaking in German. Probably in German, maybe Dutch, I don't really know the difference. And that's what we see from VasHy. He will manage to make the comeback. Eldar has to retreat from this negative cover. Some pathing happens because of the Falcon. How does Eldar fight this? He needs more Dark Reapers and Brightlands platforms. But he doesn't have economy for all that. Also Seer Council, yeah, to tie up the Obliterators. A very good thing to do. I'm not sure about this jump. Was it good? One squad of Warp Spiders melts down. Seer Council actually ties up the Defiler, not even the Obliterators. Which probably was a mistake. Still not clear who wins this. I just can say that Chaos will manage to defend. He's got too much in here. LP2, turret, Defiler, possessed squads and Obliterators. Hard to kill. These units are expensive but also very powerful. That Chaos made. Better economy for Eldar though. He needs 3 full squads of Warp Spiders. With tier 3 upgrades they can deal with both possessed Chaos Marines and Obliterators. Dark Reapers running in close combat on Obliterators, that's something very unusual. Gets killed. Just wanted to win some time. Again jumps into the Chaos base with warp spider, he casts the grenade on the defiler and destroys it. Oh man. Intense fight here. 84 to 64 Chaos against 125 to 54 Eldar. He keeps reinforcing these warp spiders, it's his only hope. The third squad finally will come out soon. But he needs more, he needs falcons maybe. He needs one falcon at least. Nice harass here with a Wraith Lord, destructing chaos. And SaNcEzZ lost the Seer Council. He makes it now. Expensive squad. 240 to 150. Also the reinforce is quite expensive on them. Global upgrade. The second one for Chaos on the way. And Demon Prince. If the Demon Prince comes out, there will be nothing for Eldar to stop it. Maybe Wraith Lord Mass would work, but no resources for that.
Do you know of war? Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. The burden of leadership lies with us.
So even with this economy and tier 3 Eldar, he's still struggling to beat Chaos on a lower economy. The same tier.
What do you know of war? We are shadows work as one.
A lot of investment in these units, he better makes good use of them now. Because in the previous fight they weren't used very well, I'd say. Eldar is being greedy right now that he goes to attack Chaos. He's got the map control advantage, he should just defend the map now and go slowly into tier 4. Slowly outmass Chaos instead of going into his base. With such economy advantage, that's what you do. He made the fire dragons again, afraid of vehicles, and a very bad teleport again with the warp spiders. All of them lost morale instantly, from the possessed squad, from the defiler, and from this demon prince, of course. All the Eldar army without morale. So, how do you kill this demon prince now? Eldar doesn't have anything to stop it. Very strong unit. It's not cheap, but for tier 3 it's very strong, I think. No chances for Eldar to win this fight. He should just retreat and regroup. Well, now with the Demon Prince still full HP after this fight, he can simply tank into Eldar's base and destroy it. Tier 4 on the way, 109 to 49 economy against 139 to 59. And SaNcEzZ says no chance.
Quickly take us to the battle. Quickly take us to the battle.
Definitely not easy against Chaos tier 3, but there are chances.
We knew to move the warp core, but we return to the fight. What do you know?
Eldar invested way too much in this infantry and hasn't used it very well. Might be able to kill the obliterators. Come on, focus it. Doesn't focus the obliterator and it reinforces. Still, the Demon Prince is the biggest problem. There's simply nothing to kill it.
We are ready to fight again.
Possessed squad doesn't even receive any damage from the Wraith Lord.
We are under enemy fire.
And the Demon Prince alone fights 3 squads of Warp Spiders.
We are ready to fight again.
A better combo for Eldar I think would be Dark Reaper Mass with Brightlands platforms.
Command me.
At least in Soulstorm it would be better. Along with Wraith Lords with Brightlands is also.
Take this to the battle. Waiting here.
The troop is ready. The stage is set.
That's it, no GG, but good start for VasHy. VasHy's economy was better in the first half of the game at least, then it got a bit worse, then it got better again. And some poor unit management from Eldar with 3 Warp Spider squads teleporting into Chaos Base about 3 times, all the time without morale, and all the time killing nothing. Only one time he teleported to destroy a Defiler, then retreated. What Eldar could do better here is just defend his map when he got all the map. Chaos was on 4 points with low economy. Eldar just had to defend his map, slowly increase his army, and go tier 4. No need to attack if your enemy is on less points and if you're not sure. Still close on units killed. VasHy kills more. SaNcEzZ economy was only a bit better, but it was close. And on technology, lots of reinforcements from SaNcEzZ, more research count from VasHy. Well played by VasHy, he lost a bit too many cultists, but it wasn't terrible. I just didn't really like Eldar's game. The 4th game on Battle Marshes is played between Jinpei, which is Ranian, and VasHy Space Marines versus Tau. It will be tough on this map. Ranian also very strong player. I think he mained Krons, but I'm not sure.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, bro.
Generator opening from VasHy. 3 scouts.
Scouts reporting for duty.
3 scouts with generator. Force commander.
Scouts awaiting orders. Scouts awaiting orders.
I am not sure about generator against Tau, especially on this map. Vespids with just 150 to 30 cost. But he adds 2 more Vespids instantly. Ranian.
The silent hunters are ready. Orders. Mission accomplished. We hunt with patience Another victory for the greater good.
And now Ranian should be looking for the generator. Will he see it? Does not see it here. Not lucky for him. Shoots the scouts. Can you see this damage from Vespids in ranged combat? I'm not sure if it's that high in Soulstorm, but it's probably not. Really good damage in ranged here. Almost killed the scouts. Almost.
Stealthy, ready for next assignment.
Disrupts the army a bit. And jumps. Now he sees the generator finally. And that's 2 stealth suits and Vespids. Where is the remaining army? Tau commander on the way. Okay. This point will go down, most likely. Crazy damage.
Defending objective.
Yeah, it goes down.
Position.
Too bad Ranian does not use a stealth suit to decap.
Position secure.
Maybe going Vespids and 3 stealth suits would be a bit better. He could have decapped this point at the start when he came with the Vespids, and then decap this one and this one. Then, of course, he did not know.
We hunt with patience. Chasse-o.
Tau commander out and Fire Warrior squad also on the way.
I will lead us to victory.
LP2 upgrade.
Under fire.
And Skull Probe from VasHy. Only Force Commander so far.
Yes, my
And
lord.
Scouts. Makes a Space Marine squad.
And carry a big gun.
Nice map control for VasHy. Vespid harass could be better, I think. The Vespid should have harassed this side non-stop. This point, this one, and this one. They have enough mobility to do that. With Tau Commander and Fire Warrior stay on this side, and with Vespids go on this side. Maybe that's what he will do soon, who knows. Crazy Sonic Pulse. Probably better than in Soulstorm also. Shouldn't go under this LP2. Vespids will die too fast.
Tau, we shall triumph. The technology of Tau makes us strong. The technology of Tau
2 stealth suits, both of them with low HP.
XP-22 battlesuit ready.
2 squads of Space Marines, armory on the way. Not sure why does VasHy go out. 3 Fire Warrior squads here. Just don't. Loses the morale. The squad with the Force Commander.
Don't let the prey get away. Prosper as Tau shall. Stealth suits ready and willing. XP-22 battlesuit ready for regime.
And tier 2 on the way for VasHy. He will just play defensively. During this time, Vespid should harass. They should harass the map. Too bad these 2 points already are upgraded. Even this. Oh, it's not yet.
Point
Well, Vespids are kept as a support on this side instead. It will be easier to defeat Space Marines' army while the Vespids are around. They have that very good ability, Sonic Pulse, which can disrupt the army. No reinforcements on the Fire Warriors. All the resources are saved for tier 2. Upgrades, maybe vehicle beacon. Tier 2 almost up here. Both players will hit tier 2 at the same time. And the economy is also very close. It's about the same. Only thing, Ranian has more energy income and makes the optics for Fire Warriors. That will be a pain. Two servitors repairing. I don't care about this firepower.
The Emperor protects. What would you have him do? Beware the alien, the mutant.
Chaplain is about to come out. Tier 2 Vespids can now start and destroy even the LP2s. Ranian should try and do that. Pathfinder team is here. This point should go down. What Ranian needs now is a vehicle beacon, a devilfish. If the Grey Knights come out, the Fire Warriors will be in danger. Even a Rhino can be a danger. Slowly reinforcing also the Fire Warriors. A very safe play from Ranian. But I don't like that he's idling with the Vespids a lot. On this map you can make very good use of Vespids. Oh, they jump in and will use the Sonic Pulse. That's it. Very nice disruption. One squad gets marked and Force Commander killed instantly. Yeah, that's why he keeps the Vespids close to all these Fire Warriors. Force Commander no more. Assault Marines were made, one squad. He does not go for the Grey Knights. Grey Knight ability could be great in here. Makes a skull probe to detect the stealth suits. Crazy float on energy. Should go for the global upgrades. At least make the first one. Yeah, difficult for Space Marines, but VasHy probably will do something about it.
Yes, Lord. Here to serve. Yes, Lord. Awaiting orders.
VasHy decides to engage, jumps with the Assault Marines into a snare trap and gets slowed down. The squad with the Chaplain got marked by the Pathfinder. They will receive more damage and move slower. The Vespids get focused and the squad of the Vespids is killed also. Will these Assault Marines die? So, successful engagement from VasHy, after all. Assault Marines are still alive. VasHy gets into the heavy cover, forces Ranian to retreat. Stealth suit squads are still in here alive. The Skull Probe is out and gets destroyed. Vespids remade. All the requisition goes into reinforcement of these fire warriors now. It's about time to start harassing. Also with these Vespids, they can do wonders on this map. I am not sure why Ranian doesn't make use of them. Their jumps are broken on this map. Stealth suits forcing all of Space Marine's army to retreat in the base, while Tau reinforces. Nice destruction with these stealth suits. Now he should not forget about these Pathfinders. They should go first on the battlefield and decap this critical location finally. Vespids wanted to fight the Assault Marines, but they cannot do that. They would lose. Lack of control on this side, almost lost the stealth suit, but saves it in the last moment. Can Vespids fight the Assault Marines? If the squad of Assault Marines is not fully reinforced, probably they can. Another Assault Marine squad is out. It will be a bit more difficult now. VasHy losing the scouts on the other side. As I've said, Ranian needs a vehicle beacon, he needs devilfishes. It will be much more easier to micro in the fights with the devilfishes. Easier to save the fire warriors. Of course, the vehicle beacon is expensive, about 300 requisition, but it decides a lot. The squad gets slowed down by the chaplain and this fire warrior squad gets killed. And that fire warrior squad is much more expensive than a vehicle beacon, by the way. That's why you need vehicle beacon, to save them in such a situation. Usually you go vehicle beacon as soon as you hit tier 2, especially against Space Marines, Chaos, Eldar. In most of the matchups it's very useful. Very good economy for VasHy. 126 to 40 and goes tier 3. Another mark on the chaplain squad. It's really tough to fight the Space Marine army now that they have 2 Assault Marine squads. Difficult to micro all that. And VasHy goes in with confidence. Tank with the Assault Marines and go from behind with these squads. He lost one Assault Marine squad. Vespids, they were remade again. And do not survive, yeah. VasHy also with some loses in this fight. Pathfinders also got killed earlier. Tau Commander almost gets killed. Yeah, some miscontrol from the players. And still float on energy from Ranian. He has not built the vehicle beacon for the entire game. Now with the Rhino, what do you do with that now? It becomes impossible. And VasHy is able to take this game most likely. Solid play, nothing to say, but Tau could have done much better. All the Tau infantry gets smashed by the Rhino with Space Marines and by the Assault Marines. Now, nothing that Tau can do to come back. Even if he rebuilds the army, he will lose it again from this Rhino. The Vespids also got killed too many times. Stealth suits trying to harass on the other side. And the Rhino gets down, but too late. We have tier 3 for VasHy already. Makes the Predators. Pretty good game from the Space Marine. Nice defense until the Assault Marines. Then very careful with the engagements. Manages to defeat Tau. And Ranian wants to destroy these barracks for some reason. He sees tier 3 here. And VasHy just goes in with a Rhino. Tau commander is down. That's about it, I think. One squad of Fire Warrior dies, Vespids die. Yeah, that's it. GG. Okay, so what could Ranian do better in this game? I've already said it earlier, Vespids can harass non-stop at this point. He should have had a stealth suit with the Vespids coming along the way, and by harassing the points also decap them. After you destroy one point, decap it, destroy this one, decap it, destroy this one, decap it. So it becomes extremely annoying for the Space Marine to deal with this. They have to run all the time for the Vespids, or it forces Space Marine to build Assault Marines faster to counter those Vespids. That's one of the things that gives Tau a huge advantage, especially on this map, because of this 3 points placement and because of the Vespids' triple teleportation ability. And another big mistake from Ranian, he did not build the vehicle beacon on tier 2. He needed 1 or 2 devilfishes to carry his Fire Warriors. He could have saved them in these fights. He lost way too much. Fire Warriors have low mobility, very vulnerable. If enemy's Rhino with army comes into you, most of the Fire Warriors will get killed probably. That's why you need devilfishes. Pretty one-sided even for VasHy, he kills way too many units. Economy was better for Tau, only a bit better. He just had some bad decisions. And better technology for VasHy. Only one more game to go. And it's again Sombrero with VasHy like in the first one. This time VasHy goes Tau and Sombrero with Space Marines. Blood River, not an easy map for Tau. Three stealth suits opening and probably Tau commander. A very good opening for Tau. Three stealth suits and Tau commander. Also makes a generator. Yeah, probably it's a good decision to go for the generator and upgrade one or two LP2s. Then make the Fire Warriors. VasHy says he hasn't lost as Tau for like 30 games in a row. And if Sombrero does that, it will be some kind of a record for him, I guess.
I await your instructions.
Honestly, I've never seen VasHy play Tau before, so let's see. Good thing right here, I like it. He will decap this point. Will he? Yeah, reacts in time. Vespids are out. So even with a generator, VasHy can also add the Vespids. That's something you cannot do in Soulstorm, because Vespids cost 250. They come out 5 members in the squad. Unlike Dark Crusade, 3 Vespids for 150 cost. Force Commander is here and he defends the generator. He should not go out because the Vespids are here.
What would you have me do? Scouts awaiting orders.
Also no Skull Probe, and the stealth suit all this time denied the scouts to get the point. Very, very annoying indeed. Not even enough resources to get a Skull Probe. Sombrero goes for the Space Marine squad instead.
Scouts in position.
And another decap, oh man.
Yes, my lord.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Vespids retreat. Sombrero needs a Skull Probe desperately to counter this infiltrated cap of his own point. I can imagine how annoying it is. The scout probably will die. What's this? Tau commander went close combat on the Chapel barracks. That's probably, I've seen that for the first time. He wanted to focus the scout, I think. And again the annoyance continues with this stealth suit capturing the point. No Skull Probe from Sombrero.
At your command.
And he doesn't make it. He does not make the skull. He goes for LP2s.
Secure.
The Vespids are being annoying. They jump under the LP2 at least this time. But none of them dies.
Scouts ready.
Shoot the scouts and the scouts will die probably.
Scouts awaiting orders. At your command.
10 HP and the scouts are dead. Looks very hopeless for Space Marine right now, but I think it's still possible to come back. Stealth suit still capturing the point here. During this harass from Tau, he gets the entire map. The strength of 3 stealth suits. You get the map fast, you can even harass. $74-20 economy for Tau. 86-20 against 56-10.
Scouts in position. Scouts awaiting orders.
Another scout almost got killed. Almost. Sombrero tries to kill the Vespids, but I think he should just stay with his army nearby these 2 points and wait until he gets the points, then go and attack Tau. The Skull Probe is out, finally. And sniper training on the way.
Position secure.
One stealth suit got killed, right? Right here. Yeah, it got killed. It's VasHy's banner on the point.
The technology of Tau makes us strong.
Servitor gets focused.
Scouts awaiting orders. Scouts awaiting orders.
Praise the Emperor.
I await your instructions.
At your command. Squad broken.
Looks like Tau commander used his ability on the Skull Probe. Got killed.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Recruits on the way. Crazy build, man. Very crazy build for Tau. I've never seen this before, but it probably works that good because Sombrero hasn't made a Skull Probe at the start. He should have made a Skull Probe instantly when he saw that he kept. Look at this thing. It's still alive. Even the generator will probably get destroyed. No, it's saved in the last moment. A huge float for VasHy, goes tier 2. He should be adding 1 Fire Warrior squad. But indeed a very well done harass.
Command.
Awaiting orders.
The Emperor protects.
Force commander tanking into the LP2.
While the enemies
Bad idea.
still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Just go back. Tau has all the map, he has more economy and a stronger army. How is it even possible that Sombrero comes into this fight? I have no idea, but he is tier 2. He's added the Sergeant to the squad. Maybe the Chaplain can help. Maybe the Grey Knights with their ability can help. Grey Knights on the way. You can make Grey Knights in this game without the Sacred Artifact, or however that building is called.
Awaiting orders. Fear denies faith.
Recruits dunking into these Space Marines under the LP2, bad idea. Yeah, he suicided a lot of the recruits. Optics upgrade on the way, but he's only got 1 squad of Fire Warriors. Builds another generator. Sombrero actually has the chances. He has the chances if he does everything nicely. He should keep the army alive, he should get the Chaplain, maybe a Rhino, and then try to attack.
Yes, my lord.
Scouts in position.
All that, of course, is pretty expensive. Nice ability from the Grey Knights on the recruits. Sonic Pulse. Sonic Pulse is stronger in Dark Crusade. First commander gets focused and killed. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, VasHy does very well against Space Marines as Tau. He's probably lost to this Tau build a lot. And he knows it works well. The thing is, he can do Tau Commander, Vespids and Generator. That's a bit broken. Vehicle beacon on the way, he's got the global upgrade. And we'll make the Sky Race, probably goes for this ability.
We stand ready.
I accept the challenge.
Still, not all the hope is lost for the Space Marines.
I accept the challenge.
But his economy, 86 to 30. Won't be enough, something tells me. Vespids are still being annoying.
Awaiting orders.
Faith is purest when it is unquestioned.
Yes, most beneficent one.
6 minutes until taking hold victory.
He really wants to destroy this LP2, but it's getting repaired by 2 servitors. So even under the reparation of 2 servitors, the LP2 goes down. Too much damage. Very nice Grey Knight ability here. Almost killed the Tau Commander. Yeah, this thing right here, Chaplain with the Grey Knights. Very good in this matchup. People complaining about lags right now. That's one thing that happened on GameSpy. If someone was lagging, everyone would have them.
5 minutes until taking hold victory.
Here's the Sky Ray, the Seal Barrage. Not a very successful hit, almost didn't deal any damage. The skull should be stunning it, and Sombrero can destroy. Very nice usage of the skull. Sky Ray goes down. But this Tau floated for way too much in this game. Don't you think? Librarian on the way. Chaplain with a Grey Knight is still alive. And the 2 Space Marine squads are also alive. That's good. Montka command post. Yeah, it will be a nightmare for Space Marines to face the crisis. When your enemy is still tier 2, a Montka works very well, especially against infantry. Or even fast tier 4 into the Hammerheads would be great in this scenario. Drones were made. You don't really see drones anymore, but here they are. A nice smite and the Vespids get killed finally. Montka is up. He's floating over 1000. And he can go tier 4. Yeah, not a difficult victory for Tau.
Like Tau, we shall triumph as Tau shall. Prosper as Tau shall.
Tier 4 on the way, and the crisis battle suits. Tier 3 on the way from Sombrero. But he cannot face, even with tier 3, he won't be able to destroy Tau's tier 4.
Yes, my lord.
By the Emperor it shall.
Plus his economy is much worse.
Yes, most beneficent one.
The fire cast serves with pride. Stealth suits ready and willing. Personnel care.
And the Devilfish in Dark Crusade can carry the broadside battle suits. It also can carry 3 squads.
Shazla ready for Prosper as Tau shall. For the greater good. 22 ready. The fire cast bends not here to serve.
Nice usage of the Devilfish with the broadsides. Yeah, pure Tau domination. The only thing that could have saved Sombrero is if he made a skull probe at the start to deny all that stealth suit annoyance. The stealth suit harass lasted for about 5 minutes, maybe even more, I don't remember. And that decided a lot. During that time, Tau took the entire map. GG gets called and VasHy takes this game. Good build, good play, huge floats. Imagine this build executed without any float or something. It would be so hard to counter. I don't even know. That's it with all the games for today. Here we have the score, almost doubled Space Marine's economy. Sombrero still kills twice as much and does not win. Okay, that's it guys for today. Thank you all for watching this video. Leave your feedback below. What do you think about these games? And if you do enjoy Dark Crusade games at all, I do enjoy them, seeing the old players. Sometimes you can find really good games among them. And I will keep uploading games from Dark Crusade. I still have plenty of them from a lot of old and very good players. Thank you all again for watching. Leave a like or dislike, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next videos.